What's going on, my Swillies? Well, I apologize for that, guys. I just had to put that out like that. Some people like it. I know there's a lot of y'all that probably do not, but it's all good. All right, so we're playing some more Last Fortress Underground, and we're gonna be talking about some red and blue. All right, so we're gonna do a revamp video because I know the one that I made way back when, for some reason, I don't know if the recording software didn't record it correctly, but I think that I guess the voice didn't match the picture, or the picture wasn't really showing everything that I was saying. That's what it was. So we'll just go over like a little brief overview of what you can do for red and blue. And this is gonna pretty much just benefit the people that are in season 0. So whenever you go to season 1, you'll know exactly what to expect. And then by season 2 comes out, you'll already know what to do at that point. All right, you'll learn as season 3, 4, 5, and 6 come out. You'll know what exactly to do. It doesn't go away. Red and blue is going to be here to stay. Yeah, that rhymed a little bit. But what I usually do, as soon as the season starts, and this one just started, okay? You just go through each and every one of your... Actually, no, hold on. The first thing I do, I purchase the build team, all right? Purchase the build team, $9.99, or however much it costs in your country. This is definitely a guaranteed buy, okay? You have to get the build team, or it's going to take you a long time to purchase or to actually increase your buildings. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a sec. All right, so that's the first thing. Payment successful. All right, once you got that, then you can go in and get things that you need to get. All right, so we got buildings, of course. We're just going to, like I said, we're going to do a brief overview. But first of all, you got red ore, you got blue ore. That is pretty much your resources to actually build these components and buildings and things like that. All right, and then you have another thing called block cap. That is how many blocks that you can capture at one given time. We'll go over that as well. And then you have your immunity. Mine's at 280. Got that, you know, like I said, the season just started. All right. And then it started like on the build on the gather day. So I didn't really have too much time to do too much. But immunity, it's gonna let you know how many of these, or which kind of building that you can take over, basically. All right. So immunity, it helps you actually increase your level on your buildings as well. Okay. So right now we have the facility that we have here. It's called the Dimension Clinic. Clinics are what's going to go ahead and give you durability, immunity. Okay. Level them up accordingly. This one's going to take 1 hour, 30 minutes to upgrade. And that's the reason why I was telling you, you might want to purchase that extra build team. Okay. Highly recommended. Also, you want to make sure you level up your hubs. All right. Your hubs are what's going to give you those extra blocks that you can capture. And of course, you want to level up everything accordingly. All right. So when it comes time to building your buildings, you have your clinics. You have your clinic 1, clinic 2, and your clinic 3. You got hub 1, hub 2, and then you have your dimension resources, dimension engineering. All right. And then of course it tells you everything that you already built already, which is great. All right. So if you guys don't know what any particular building does, you can always click on the good old exclamation mark. It's going to tell you exactly what goes on with each one of those buildings and why you should build those. All right. For instance, for like the Dimension Clinic, the research, the techs left the neutral cities. We worked out better design for the clinic, which will greatly enhance the immunity of our troops. So to be able to take over these buildings, you have to have immunity. No immunity, you're going to lose some troops. All right. So build clinic as a major solution to pollution with immunity further improved. All right. Those are the facts. All right, and then we have our hubs. Build a hub to ensure better resource transportation and raise the cap of blocks. And that's pretty much all there is for those buildings. All right, and then of course you got the dimension resource. Build and upgrade resource warehouse to increase storage cap of season resource greatly. Then you have the dimension engineering. Build and upgrade engineering base to increase the upgrade and construction speed of season facilities greatly. Now, when we do these things every season, we just take these for granted. We just, all of a sudden, after about 10 seasons already, you already pretty much become an expert. You kind of like lose focus on what these buildings do. All right. Then we have the dimension field. All right. We can't build this unless we build it on a block. We're going to go over blocks in just a second here. Just want to show you guys some of these buildings and why you should build these things. You're going to have to build them all anyway, eventually. All right. So dimension field, you build and upgrade to increase the treatment speed. Now, treatment speed is going to let you know that's how you kill your troops, basically. All right, Dimension Scout. Build and upgrade the scout camp to greatly improve the troop weapon attack and tac attack while capturing a block. All right, we'll be catching some blocks in a minute. All right, and we have mentioned armament, build and upgrade armament factory to greatly improve the troop weapon defense and tac defense when capturing blocks. All right, I can only build this on a level 3 block. Then we have the mentioned training, build and upgrade training base to greatly improve the hit point while capturing blocks. All right, if you guys played any kind of like an MMO where you have like different characters have hit points, that's the same thing with your troops. Okay, whenever you're capturing blocks and you don't have a certain amount of immunity, or you have immunity, you're going to take damage regardless. But if you have more hit points, you're going to take that much less. That's pretty much what that's saying right there. We have Dimension Refinery. We mastered the technique to mine on a deeper level. Now we mine iron underground. And then we have the same thing for the stone. Those are both the exact same thing. It's just different resources. All right, now you may mine stones, blah, blah, blah. And then we have the Dimension Troop. Build and upgrade the troop transport depot to greatly improve travel speed while capturing blocks. So instead of moving like a turtle, I'm not gonna say you move like a rabbit, but you'll move like a faster turtle. And then we got welfare. This is new. Outriders Camp. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Outriders Camp have high mobility and are flexible in capturing nearby target blocks. So we might want to build that. So we can. So it's asking you, are you sure you want to build the Outriders Camp on level 1 blue mine? And we're gonna do that. It's gonna take a whole hour. All right, so blocks. They start at level 1. You have red and blue. All right, level 1 and 2. Right now we should be able to collect level 2s and level 3s. All right. So when you first start out, you're on season 1. You don't have the high level troops. All right. You may have a good amount of level troops, but you don't have like level hundreds and things like that. So those kind of do help out when it comes to taking over these troops. All right. This is a lower account, so I can kind of show you guys what's going on. You're gonna go ahead and deploy. You're gonna see like the little fight animation. And then that's pretty much it for that. All right, so once you get your block taken over, you get the first occupation. You get the first occupation rewards. All right, and then you can go ahead and collect the rest of those from that point. All right, so at some point you will be getting damage. You'll be taking damage. All right, you have different things you can do in this game. If you guys look at these different colors that we have, like you have these are blocks that are already taken already. All right, these are by allies. If you see the green looking ones like this that we just took, that's the ones that you took over. Okay, now you have to connect the blocks to other blocks. However, there are some different exceptions to the rule, of course. If you have like the little outposts and things like that, if you have an outpost area, it kind of like umbrellas an area, so you don't have to have them connect. So that's the exception to the rule. At some point we'll go over that, but not on this episode here. Now, whenever you're taking over blocks, make sure you're taking over blocks that the highest one you can take over. Okay, now just for the research purposes here, I'm just going to show you guys just what I do. Now I have 3 lineups on this account here. On other ones I have 4. All right, but this one has 3. So what I usually do, because you do take durability whenever you guys do attack these blocks, you take durability and you take troop damage. So what I do, and this works for me, I mean, you guys may have other techniques. This is not the best technique, but this is what I do to save durability. I take my lowest truck and I make them capture the empty blocks so that I can connect my block to an ally's block, or the block that I want to take to an ally's block. So right now you see there's an empty space right here, guys. There's an empty space between these 2 blocks, this block and this block, this empty space. All right, so I need to get this truck here to take over that empty space. All right, so what you also can do to save a little bit of time, instead of just waiting for this one to take over the block, you can garrison with your main lineup. So I have like 1 or 2 main lineups, and I'm already messed up already. Daggone it. That's whatever. We'll just deploy this one and we'll garrison. So when this block is taken over, I don't have to wait for my other truck. I'm just giving you guys an example what I do. All right, let's pretend that this one right here is the lowest truck that I have right here, and I have my main truck going in right now for the kill. All right, so I just make it wait, or I can just attack with the lowest one. But like I say, you take durability, so you want to try to save your durability as much as you can by using multiple trucks to do this. Okay, and that's pretty much how that works. All right, so I also want to take over some of these other blocks here, especially on the top. Level 4, I think I can take them. All right, so if we read this immunity here, or read this little chart, we have a level 4 red mine, okay? And it tells you your first capture reward you're gonna get, and it tells you the immunity that you need to take this, all right? Now, you don't have to have this immunity to take over this. I can take this right now. It's saying that I need 280 immunity. Well, now it says I have 280 immunity, but I have to have 300 to take this successfully with minor damage, all right? Now, you could take this at any time. I'm gonna take this one now, as a matter of fact, all right? So that's what we're gonna work on getting to now, all right? So I'm gonna start building some blocks to here with another truck, my lowest truck. So by the time my other truck that is going over for this kill over here, it's gonna be ready. Okay, so you save time that way. Okay, have one truck going over for the connection to another block, and you have the other one fighting right now. All right, so also, and if you look on the trying to be all over the place with this is our block caps right here. I got 12 out of 30, so 30 maximum blocks I can take. All right, so what you can also do is you can X out the blocks. All right, you can just release them. You can gift them, or you can release them. All right, so here's the gift one, and you know, either gift it or release it, whatever the case might be in your alliance. You gift it to an alliance member. All right, whatever you need to do. So I don't want to hold on to this one, so I don't let it go. Now over time, it's going to release. Usually I think it's like, what, 30 minutes if you release it off the bat, or is it 25? I can't remember if it's 25 or 30. We'll find out in just a sec. All right, but if you have a block for a certain amount of time, the minimum amount of time it takes to release that block is gonna be 10 minutes. I hope that makes sense, but it takes 10 minutes if you hold a block for a while. Let's say you had the block for an hour and you release it. It's gonna be 10 minutes to release that particular block. So if you have them for a while, boom. Hope I didn't confuse anybody. Let me know in the comments below. I think I confused myself. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this right here. So I'm going to also garrison another truck over this way, so I don't have to wait so long for that to get there. It takes 42 seconds. All right, and yeah, there's not a whole lot of different blocks that I want to get here, so you got to kind of scour the map around a little bit. Okay, that's a good way to do it. It's not the only way to do it, but another way you can do this as well is go to your search button and go to season resources. All right, now if you want to look for a specific level, like I want to get level 4s, okay, and that's all I want to show up on the thing. So whenever I scroll out of my map, it's going to show this though. Actually, you know what? I just did it wrong. You just scroll right out on the map like this, and it'll show you all the level 4s. It'll show other ones too, but it's not going to highlight those like this. Like, just go through like that. Yeah. All right, so our resource block is ready. So hopefully we can take this thing. We're going to use a higher level truck to take that. It may take some damage, but if it fails, we have another truck right there ready to, and I probably should show you guys that in case it does fail, but I don't want to use durability or anything like that. Try to use the highest truck you have to take over your blocks, okay? If it might take 2 trucks sometimes. If I want to check, I can take out a level 5 if I want to, but it's going to take more than one lineup to do that. 1 truck, 2 trucks. All right, so this one should be successful. It's only I have 280 out of 300, so it should be successful. Shouldn't be any issue like that. You don't have to be over the durability, but we need to find some more level 4. We need to find whatever we can have. Okay, we got the level 4 done. So yes, like I said, it's possible. Okay, but this is a lower level area, so I can't really show you too much on that as far as like level 8s and things like that. So what we can do, we just scroll up to the map and probably go out more towards the middle. Okay, wherever the middle might be. All right, we'll just go to some random location, and I can already off the bat know this is level 5. Okay, so when I scroll out, it's not going to show me anything but level 8. So you see level 8 numbers on the map right there. It shows you exactly where you need to go. You can go down and just look for level 5. It's going to show you level 5 and above. So whatever number you have selected here, it's going to show you that number plus whatever's above. Okay, I'm not going to find any level 1s because this is a higher level area. So if I just want to get like level 8s or level 9s, it's going to just highlight those only. All right, now keep in mind, you guys will be getting this, or you'll be going for these, and also your alliance members are going to be going for these as well. So be nice to each other. Don't steal. If you see someone trying to branch off, don't be that guy and connect and steal what they're trying to get. Like I'm trying to get level 4, so I'm gonna have to scroll around and find these level 4s. All right, but that's not it, guys. There's more. All right, you also have your Season Vanguard. All right, so it's going to let you know what you need to be doing to get these other rewards. It's very beneficial to you, okay? So capture a level 1 season resource for the first time. It lets you know. It's level 2, level 3. And once you get all the way to the end here, level 10, you got to get 10 of those. All right. All right, then you get those awesome rewards. You can't miss out on that. But that's not all, guys. If you come on your main map, you got your season quest as well, guys. So we got more things now. You might not, I don't know about seasons 1 and 2 and all that. If you see these things, I'm sure you do. But we have Homeworld, okay? But if in case that you don't have those, you just go to your season quest and you have your rewards here. All right, these are your tier list. All right, now free-to-play players, you get the top tier, which is going to be right here. This level right here, this line. And if you're free to play, or no, you're paying to play, you're going to get this lines right here. Or depending on what tier you buy. You get this one, and if you unlock, yeah, you get these ones too. Plus you get what's on the top. So you can get 3 different types of resources. All right, so I got the stuff. Oh, you get the core rewards. You can choose. Well, you can't choose. I thought I was getting happy there for a second. But if you want to unlock this, you have different certificate levels you can buy. You got the certificate of hero. Well, that's new. Then you got certificate of weapon, and you got certificate of master. Used to just be 2 of them, certificate of master. But you can usually wait to the end of the season. You can buy the cheaper one now, and then later on, for a lower price, you can buy the certificate of master as you get a little bit lower or a little bit higher in the season, once the season's close to the end. All right, you have your missions. You got your week 1. It tells you what you need to be doing. All right, so you can go ahead and claim all, or whatever the case might be. So you want to knock out all your week 1s, but you have 4 weeks to do it, so it's not that big of a deal. If you don't get it done the first week, it's fine. Some games, they'll lock you out and you can't do them, but it doesn't matter. These ones you can, all the way to week 4. But definitely when week 4 comes out, you need to knock out all of your week 4 stuff. All right, you should be close to all this stuff anyway towards the end. And then, of course, you got your challenges. Let you know what you need to do. Log on for 10 days. I already got 4 out of 10. Missions accomplished, Landlord. You got Exploration Vanguard, Virus Prevention, and Zombie Killer. Hopefully, I didn't forget anything on this, guys. I probably did, but I hope I didn't. But if I did, I did. All right. But like I said, we're not going to go over the CD Warfare because that's new stuff. You probably don't see that in Season 1. If you guys do see these things in Season 1, let me know when Season 1 first started, in Season 2, 3, and 4, and 5. All right, but hopefully this does help you guys out and give you guys a different view on what you can do with your lineups and, you know, collecting these reds and blues and things like that. And of course the season quest. And yeah, this stuff's not going to go anywhere. You have to pay. That's the belly of the beast here, guys. But hopefully you guys enjoy and have a great day. Hope to see you guys next time. Peace out. Love you all.